This week, your Texans take on the Indianapolis Colts again. This time in Indy, it's the second time in 3 weeks the Texans play the Colts. I think it's dumb. Last time they played, obviously, you had the terrible Nick Martin snap that led to the game being over. But if we're being honest, regardless, let's say Deshaun Watson scores the touchdown. Let's say Nick Martin, snaps the ball like a normal center. Watson, he does Watson things. He punches it in. The Texans score. They go up 27-26. I mean, the Texans were probably still going to lose. I mean, there would have been like a minute left. And with this Texans defense, do you really think the Texans defense would have gotten like a game-winning stop? No. So, I mean, what would have happened regardless if Watson would have scored? Rodrigo Blankenship, respect the specs. He would have ended up, kicking a game-winning field goal. So, I mean, I don't really care. I'm over that, whatever. I mean, season's over regardless. Now, initially, when the season started, I had this game being a split. And then even like 3 weeks ago, I had this game being a split. Like the series being split between the Texans and Colts because they played 2 times in a span of 3 weeks, which is so dumb, especially for the Colts because they did it twice with Tennessee and then they're doing it again with Houston. But I don't know, man. I don't think the Texans are going to go into Indianapolis and win this game. I really do not see it, especially if Brandon Cooks doesn't play. Like, his status is up in the air, and I just do not know if he's going to play or not. And keep in mind that Deshaun Watson did have success against the Colts. Very good defense last time they played. But Matt Eberflus is one of the better defensive coordinators in the NFL. So I think him having went against Deshaun Watson, just 2 weeks ago, I think that's going to help him game plan, to limit Watson even more. And, I mean, yeah, Deshaun Watson tore up that defense with Kiki QT and Chad Hansen, but, without Brandon Cooks, the Texans' offense was terrible, god awful. And I really do think the absence of Brandon Cooks is what made the Texans' offense, be capable of tearing up a very good Colts defense to not being able to do anything against the Bears defense. And keep in mind, the Bears defense is good, but it is nowhere near as good as Indianapolis' defense. So my theory is, the whole receiver that stretches the field. Remember back in, before we got Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller and, DeAndre Hopkins. Whenever Will Fuller was gone, the Texans' offense was god-awful. So what the Texans did is they got Brandon Cooks. So whenever Will Fuller wasn't there, due to injuries, in the past, this year suspension, but, due to injuries that he would always miss games, they brought in Brandon Cooks to, play that stretch the field deep threat role that the Texans didn't have besides Will Fuller. And now they're both gone. So the offense goes back to being terrible. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is, this whole time that Bill O'Brien was here, his offense looked at its best with Will Fuller, his deep threat. And now it's looking like it might be the same thing with Tim Kelly. If you don't have a deep threat out there, the offense just cannot get going. And it's not a Watson issue. It's just a whole scheming issue. Yes, maybe it does have to do with, the talent level, the experience level of Kiki QT and Chad Hansen. But I mean, still, man, dudes ain't getting open like that. O-line ain't blocking, so I don't know, man. I just do not see the Texans being able to have success against Indianapolis. When it comes to the Texans offense versus the Colts defense, I mean, like I said, man, if Brandon Cooks doesn't play this game, I think it's going to be similar to last week's game, man. Where the Texans offense really can't get much going. And keep in mind, this Colts defense is way better than that Bears defense. And like I said earlier, Matt Eberflus played Watson 2 weeks ago. So Watson tore him up 2 weeks ago. So he's probably going to have something up his sleeve to, go against Watson. And if Brandon Cooks don't play, it's going to be even worse. So, yeah, I think the Colts defense completely, stops the Texans offense for the most part. And then when you flip it over to the other side, the Colts offense versus the Texans defense, T.Y. Hilton, he has really come alive for the past 2 weeks, and the Texans have absolutely no one who can stop T.Y. Hilton. Funny story, the Texans signed Bradley Roby 2 years ago, or last year or whatever, to stop T.Y. Hilton because the Texans had a T.Y. Hilton problem. So they signed Bradley Roby. The Texans have played the Colts 4 times since the Bradley Roby signing. Roby has played T.Y. Hilton 0 times. T.Y. Hilton, he tore up the Texans last time. He will tear up the Texans this time. And, last time in 2019, when the Texans and Colts played, it was actually Garyon Conley who shut down T.Y. Hilton, not Bradley Roby, because Bradley Roby was hurt. So Texans invested in, Bradley Roby so he could be their T.Y. Hilton stopper, but he's yet to play a single game against T.Y. Hilton. And right now, who is T.Y. Hilton going to go against? Probably Vernon Hargraves, maybe Phillip Gaines if he comes back, or Keon Croissant. So, yeah, T.Y. Hilton's going to have one of his typical games against the Texans where he goes off for nearly 200 yards and a couple touchdowns on 8 receptions. Dude's going to be wide open in the underneath. He's going to be wide open deep. He's just going to be wide open running. He's just going to be running wide open, man. And you know what? Everyone else is going to be running wide open too, because Texans defense, they can't get no pass rush because they won't bench Whitney Merciless. Yeah, I mean, it's just a complete and utter mess. To make things worse, Brandon Dunn's out for the year now with I forgot, something with his hip or something. He broke his hip. I don't know. So yeah, T.Y. Hilton, he's gonna run free. Jonathan Taylor's really come alive in the past 2 games. Happy for him. I wanted Jonathan Taylor on the Texans, but the Colts drafted him. I was mad. He wasn't doing so good early in the season, but now these past 2 weeks, he's really come alive. They're finally using him more, and I feel like the Colts are going to run all over the Texans. I feel like Jonathan Taylor's going to have a great game against the Texans, and, also, Justin Reed's out. So, Justin Reed's out for the season. I believe it was, with a broken hand or something. So, yeah, if you thought T.Y. Hilton was already running free, well, he's about to be running even more free out there deep. And no Brandon Dunn, no Justin Reed. Hopefully this means more snaps for the youngins. Give Ross Blacklock some snaps, bro. I do not want to see Carlos Watkins out there. Put the young guys in. Bench Whitney Merciless, for crying out loud. I believe Whitney Merciless has gone 10 quarters without recording a single stat. Not even a tackle, not a quarterback hit, not a quarterback pressure. The dude has zeros across the board. He freaking sucks. Bench him. Bench Whitney Merciless, man. There is no need to have him out there. There really isn't. You have young guys that we're trying to see, Jonathan Grenard, Jacob Martin, dude. Put them out there. Put John Reed out there, man. We did not want to see Eric Trash Murray in, playing corner, bro. Nobody wants to see that. Put the young guys in. I am so glad there's only 3 more games of this mess of a coaching staff, man. 3 more games. That's all we have to deal with, guys. And then, we're finally gonna be out of this mess, I guess. But it's definitely frustrating to watch, or not watch our young guys getting playing time, because they don't get no playing time, so it sucks. I mean, the Colts are gonna destroy the Texans, man. I'm going with the Colts win. Like, I'm gonna go with like 34 to like 17. I just don't think the Texans stand much of a chance in this game. I think the players, and I think it was really, really evident last week. I think the players have given up on the season. They've given up on the coaching staff, and thank God. F this coaching staff. It is freaking trash, bro. Trash. Like, you would think that after O'Brien got fired, they'd start making smart decisions, but nope. They're still complete and utter morons. Like, that just proves that O'Brien wasn't, the only moron in that, coaching staff. The coaching staff was full of morons. Straight up. Like, not a single guy. Maybe just a special teams coordinator. Like, everyone else is trash, bro. Everyone is trash. Like, O-line coach doesn't teach the offensive line how to pick up a simple stunt. You keep benching Max Sharping for Senio Kilamedi and that other Brent Cuvell guy who nobody knows who the hell he is. But you still have Zach Fulton over there allowing like 14 sacks a freaking game. Like, I'm so ready for this season to be over, man. I am so done with this season. So yeah, like I said, I am going with an Indianapolis win, 34-17. Keys to the game if the Texans want to win. Just stay healthy, man. Just stay healthy. No injuries. Protect Watson. You're not gonna win this game. Your coaching is trash. I'm sorry, Watson. John Weeks. I'm sorry as well. Like, your coach is a moron. Your coaches are morons. You're not gonna win this game. But I mean, maybe Watson does some Watson things and they win. I mean, that's the only way they have a chance, because this defense ain't gonna stop anyone, man. They're not gonna stop anyone. They wouldn't even be able to stop me, dude. Come on. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys for today. Like I said, I mean, and I'm sorry, like, I didn't like really give you like keys to the game, but like, I'm just done with this coaching staff, man. Like, I just want this season to end already, man. I just cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys for today. Comment down below your opinions on this game, and yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.